Ang paliparan, ang unang himpilan ng paglalakbay. Patungo sa pag-asenso, papunta sa isang maaliwalas na pamumuhay. Paglalakbay, sa hagdanang ulap patungong kaunlaran. Sa bawat paglalakbay, nakikilala ang tamis. Pati na rin ang pait ng pakikipagsapalaran. Sa bawat paglalakbay, sa bawat pagsubok, hindi maiwasang maitanong, may pag-asa pa bang magtagumpay?
Para-paraan lang para dito kay The Beast.
Romeo once again. Oh, that was goal. He gave the rush.
Puts it on the deck.
He launches another one. Bang! Castro, hinanap si Chapel. And a two-handed throw down. Jimmy launches it. Bang!
We will fight to the buzzer to win every game that we play.
Sa pakikipagsapalaran sa ibang bansa, nasusukat ang tatag at tiyaga ng isang tao. Nasusukat ang kanyang kakayahang labanan ang tukso ng pagsuko sa oras ng pighati.
Yeah, they want to catch and shoot. So push up. But you guys have got to start thinking about your defensive angles much better than what you're thinking about. We're chasing everybody off of every screen, off of every ball screen. We're not thinking at the defensive end. And look, whether it's too early or not, it doesn't matter. That's what we've got to start doing. You got to start thinking, this guy the last time came out of the corner, he came off of a stagger, he caught the ball, and he went into a ball screen, and I chased him the whole way. Why don't you slice it the next time?
Malaki ang kalamangan ng Estonia pagpasok sa second half. Pero wala sa talasalitaan ng Gilas 3.0 ang salitang suko.
The play of Calvin Abueva, the energy that he's exuding, yung nilalabas niyang energy, nakakahawa. And then just little things, little bits of improvement. Jason Castro drawing to the defense, pick and pop, Sanitos with that jump shot.
Sa gitna ng ating paghahabol, muling humarap sa pagsubok ang ating pambansang koponan.
Learning curve as you see a technical foul.
That's right. Pagsundot ni Calvin Abueva, that's 5 fouls already. And he's out of this
He's
game.
out of the game right now as a pag-international play, FIBA rules, 5 fouls, you're out of the ball game.
Nawala man si The Beast, sinalo naman siya ng kanyang mga bagong kapatid.
Instance na defense turning into offense for Gilas Pilipinas. We need more of those. We need easy baskets. We need to push that ball, especially because of our height disadvantage against Estonia.
Intal's 3, nice follow through on that shot, knocking it down. JC Intal.
Tila na sa panig ng kalaban ang kapalaran. Matapos ang sandaliang pagsugod ng Gilas, sinagot agad ito ng Estonia.
Here's an outside shot. Agad naman binawi ni Jan Artalds. And there again, sidestep lang, quick dribble, the cross. Gets another jam, Panel Curbas.
Para na tayong broken record dito, paulit-ulit. We need to rush out the shooters better.
Nananatiling matatag ang abante ng mga dayuhan. Subalit tayo mga Pilipino, saan man sa mundo, sa harap ng sino man, lalaban para sa bayan.
Look at that challenge upstairs mula kay Matt Canuela Crawford.
You like the effort right now of Gilas Pilipinas, just challenging everything.
There's a pass inside. The jam mula rito kay Troy Rosario.
That
Sa wakas, ay pumanig din sa Pilipinas ang ihip ng hangin.
There's a pass underneath. Si Taulava powers his way up.
And that pressure by Terence Romeo. At Ponzi na lang po ang kalamangan na Estonia, just like that. And Andre Blatch, the talent that he has, knows where his teammates are.
Ngunit sa huli ay kinapos pa rin tayo sa pagwawaging minimiki.
And that'll do it. Good effort on the part of Gilas Pilipinas, but really, the more superior team sa laban na ito. Estonia from start to finish.
Sa kabila ng muling pagkabigo, hindi maikakaila ang pag-angat sa laro ng Gilas 3.0.
For me, we're still adjusting because it's our second game in the we've been practicing, and that's our second game. So hopefully we get there. We're still learning.
Mabagal man at dahan-dahan, unti-unti nang nasisilayan ang kaunlaran.
Very good effort tonight, and great second half. Big step forward, but we got a real tough one tomorrow. So let's take care of our bodies. Take care of our bodies and be ready to play that. Let's take care of our souls right now. Say a prayer. Let's go.
Pray. Dear Lord, thank you for tonight, for the learning experience that we had. Just coming out and competing strong as a team, dear Lord, and improving. We ask you to watch over us as we travel back to the hotel, keep us all safe, and allow those who are injured to heal up and join us as soon as possible. And once again, we just give you all the honor and all the praise. In Jesus' name we pray.
Here we go. Laban Pilipinas! Uso!
Out of this tournament, in the big picture, is that those teams that we played, they knew what shots they wanted to get, who they wanted to take them, and when they were going to get them. We struggled to stop that. We struggled to understand how to defend those actions that they were using over and over throughout the game. That's number one. We need to see that and understand that, because that's where we need to get offensively. Even if we're running a freelance offense like dribble drive, we still need to know who, where, and when good shots will come for us. We're nowhere near that yet. Did we improve today over yesterday? I was actually a little disappointed with our defense today, especially our defense. And offensively, still a little bit too haphazard and too many turnovers. It's going to be a hell of a hard time. So defensively, we got to understand how to defend systems. I mean, yes, we have to defend individuals, but we're getting killed out there. Systems defense.
Dalawang talo na ang sinapit ng Gilas 3.0. Pero ang mga aral na napulot, hindi mabibilang at hindi masusukat.
I've played against Estonia a few years ago, and I'm seeing the same guys in this team now for several years, and they've built themselves into a pretty tough unit. And I think that's one of their strengths. You know, Estonia doesn't have great size across the front line. You've got a few big players. It's still very early days for our team. This is, as Terrence said, this is our second game. I think we've only had about 15 practices. So these games are really practice sessions for us. And Estonia gave us a good lesson in the first half. I think for us, every day and every quarter, every minute, every possession is a learning experience, because we are still in the very, very early stages of our campaign. They were just a lot better than us in the first half. And I think we held our own in the second half. And I felt much better about our team.
Tomorrow, Iceland. Are you prepared?
No, we're not. We weren't prepared for this tournament, to be honest. As I said, each moment for us is a growing experience. You guys have Eurobasket in a couple of weeks. We don't have FIBA Asia for another month, actually. So, and we've had a little bit of a disruptive build-up so far. So we're not ready for Iceland, and particularly the way that Iceland plays. We're going to be a tougher basketball team. That's what we came here to do.
We were able to test a lot of lineup combinations. We were able to go small, we were able to go big and athletic, and that'll always help us in the end. In terms of our offense, it's not just improving in the swing or dribble drive, it's just really improving offensively in general, moving the ball, making good decisions, getting the right shots. It's a natural process, and we really expect to struggle to start. Not just here, but in any basketball team, when you're starting something, you really have to fight through the struggles.
They're getting experience, and they're having some success. All of the younger ones are the new players, Troy Moe, Terrence Calvin, they've all played well at times. And that gives them confidence. They know they're good players. So it's just adapting to this level and getting comfortable. And I agree with your point. I think veteran players are showing that they are confident in their abilities as well. So, when you get that combination of things, the coaches are doing a good job with them and continue to teach them. All of that adds up to growth. And that's what these young players are doing, they're growing.
Sobrang laking kumpiyansa yung nabibigay sa akin. Lalo na yung mga nagbibigay pa sa akin ng advice. Yun pa yung mga key players namin sa team. So, malaking tulong para sa akin. Tsaka, yun, lagi akong willing matuto. Kumbaga, kung ano yung dapat kong matutunan.
Bukod kay Romeo, isa ring baguhan sa pagdala sa watawat ng bansa si Calvin Abueva. Marami rin ang nag-alinlangan sa kanyang pagkakasama sa pambansang pangkat. Ngunit ngayon, mas tumatag pa ang pagtiwala sa kanyang kakayahan sa gilas.
Obviously, Calvin's a very physical guy, but the PBA is a very physical league. And karamihan ng pwede natin gawin sa PBA, bawal dito sa FIBA. So, the holding, the pushing, the moving screens, those are things that as a group we need to work on. I think Calvin and most of our guys have adjusted well to that, especially considering that was our first game.
Philippine fans always surprise me, and I guess because they always surprise me, I shouldn't be surprised. It's very humbling, of course, because I'm not sure there's many things outside of my family that I would, make the sacrifices that they make. Filipinos crop up everywhere, and it's always to our benefit as a team.
Nakakatuwa talaga yung mga ginawa nila. I mean, they have to travel by boat more than 2 hours para lang makita kami. And nakakataba ng puso. It makes you really give your best the moment you step on the court. So, we're just thankful na nakita namin yung support nila.
Iyan ang Pilipino. Manalo man o matalo, hindi magkukulang at magsasawa sa pagsuporta, sa pagpaparamdam ng pagmamahal sa kababayan.
Galing kami Inland Bayan, nagbarko kami papunta dito. Kami yung nag-usap-usap na ngayong araw nga. Hopefully this time. Lalaban sila.
Sa bawat bagong araw, may dalang bagong pag-asa. Nakakahinayang man ang mga pagkatalong sinapit sa unang 2 laro, hindi ito sapat na dahilan upang panghinaan ng loob. Sa halip na malugmok, nagkaroon pa rin ng dahilan ang Gilas 3.0 na magsaya.
Oy, for JD! Happy birthday, happy birthday,
wish the big fella a happy birthday. Today was supposed to be my day off as an old man. I was supposed to sit down and relax today, but since his birthday, he needed teammates just out here just to cheer him on and smile. But hey, wishing you all the best things in life, buddy. And you're taking us out to dinner tonight.
Dre, man, just wishing you a happy birthday. Hopefully you can enjoy it to the fullest capacity today out here in Estonia. But man, it's been a pleasure having you with us. Hopefully we can keep making some good memories here and in September. So happy birthday, enjoy it, and you should have a good time, man.
Dre, man, welcome back. Great to have you back here with us. Looking forward to going to battle with you one more time here in September. Want to wish you a happy birthday. Continue to stay healthy and have a blessed one.
Because we're in Europe. Manny Pacquiao interviewed the press in the Europe, and then he said, "Hey Manny, I heard you have a basketball team in the Philippines." Oh yeah. You're a player also? Yeah. By the way, can I ask you, who's your favorite NBA player? Manny Pacquiao said, we're in Europe, that's why I love Dirk Nowitzki. Oh, yeah, good. Okay. Can you spell the name of Dirk Nowitzki? I'm sorry, I changed my mind. My favorite fellow Asian, Jeremy Lin.
Sa umaga, dala nila ang ngiti at tawanan. Pero pagdating ng gabi, handa na uling makipagpakbakan. Sa huling pagkakataon, ang sigaw sa Estonia,
Laban Pilipinas!
Don't let them get any run outs, any easy starts. Keep them off the boards, and then rebound. Dave, let's get you back, right? Let's just send Dre and Son. Go. Laban Pilipinas!
Dalawang beses mang natapilok, bumangon pa rin, lalaban pa, at pupuso pa rin. Sa ikatlong pagkakataon, susubok ang Gilas 3.0 na makasungkit ng panalo sa Estonia. Ang nakaharang ngayon, ang koponan ng Iceland.
Ito na po ang ikatlo at huling laban natin para sa tour na ito. Ito po ang inyong Gilas versus the World as Gilas 3.0 takes on Iceland.
Everybody's excited to see game number 3 para din sa Gilas 3.0. Obviously, the first 2 games, nagkakapaan pa sila. So this is their first trip out. You're really looking at chemistry. You're really trying to look at who of these guys can play together.
Castro down the middle.
Sa pagbukas ng laro, agad nagparamdam ang ating mga kababayan.
Ontiveros, who provided the outside scoring last night, this time around goes inside, gets that 14-footer to drop.
Ngunit mabilis din ang pagbawi ng kalaban.
Steal by the guys in blue, and it is going to be walked home with a throwdown by Hoarder. Williamson.
Nakita natin dalawang saksak na yun. Walang tumutulong dito kay Jason Castro.
Maagang nagbanta ang mga dayuhan na iwanan ang Pilipinas.
And height on defense and toughness, kaya din niya magbaba ng bola.
And in that one, yun yung depensa na sinasabi.
Step back jumper, Terence Romeo will deliver. 3 consecutive points mula dito kay Romeo ng Global Port Batang Pair, pero Iceland is making it look too easy. Oh, careless pass by JC will result in a Hermanson layup.
Ngunit lumaban ang ating mga bayani.
Tautua feeding Rosario underneath. They go to the corner, 3-pointer. Bang!
Good rotation of the basketball that time. Patience by Gilas Pilipinas.
I'm not mistaken, that is the first 3-pointer. They look to attack. Rosser looking to recover. Bothers that shot enough. And that'll do it for the first 10 minutes of action.
Hindi man makuha ang kalamangan, sinigurado ng Gilas na hindi makakalayo ang mga banyaga.
As Gary David gets himself on the board. Iceland on the run. Gustong sukatin yung legs ng Gilas ngayon.
Subalit pagdating ng second quarter, umarangkada muli ang Iceland.
Castro looking to dance with the defense of the longer man from Iceland. Pero turnover yung pasa niya papunta sana kay Rosser. And in that foot race, Logie Gunnarsson prevailing. Gary lost his dribble. Trying to get it over to Tautua, but he is bothered down low by Beringson.
So far, nakita natin dito in the last 1 minute or so yung spacing ng Gilas Pilipinas. Not really at the optimum level right just yet.
Hesitation pull-up is knocked down by Jacob Sigurdsson. Bloch feeds toss inside. The boss puts up a wild one, bothered by the defense.
At lumaki na rin sa 15 ang abante ng kalaban.
Nice drop pass. Excellent two-man game para manidlang etong si Bloch.
Makikita mo, naka-layup ang Iceland, tawag ng timeout. Agad si Coach Tam Baldwin, obviously not happy with the effort on defense.
Every single one of us. Back cuts, getting beat off the dribble. Curl cuts, not switching guard-to-guard screens and exchanges. You guys look like it's the first time you played the game.
Muling nasubukan ang tatag, tibay at higit sa lahat ang puso ng mga Pinoy.
Norwood on the attack. Kicks it out to Romeo. Needed that bounce.
Breath of fresh air para dito sa Gilas Pilipinas offense.
Terence on the move using that hair and shoulder fake. Terence Romeo goes glass to deliver the deuce.
Hair and shoulder.
Mula sa kanan, pupunta ulit sila sa kabilang side. Datulas! Terence will pick it up. Here comes Gilas Pilipinas. Less than a minute to go in the half. Romeo on the move. Had to get creative.
You just gotta admire Terence Romeo being aggressive.
Don trying to do a Steve Nash there. Lalabas kay Terence!
Nakikita mo hindi natitinag itong si Terence Romeo.
And Terence Romeo has done this in bunches. He has really pumped them his points on run.
Sa likod ng isa sa mga pinakabagong mukha ng Gilas, muling nanumbalik ang pag-asa ng Pilipinas. Muling tumibok ang natatanging puso.
And that is the icing on that first half cake. Terence Romeo lighting it up, bringing Gilas to within 5.
Go. So we just got to talk. Yeah. It's like if you see yourself trotting too far behind, just drain.
Hey, two-possession game. Hey, two-possession game, and think about how many turnovers we had that gave them open layups. Just got to take care of the ball. Take care of the ball, we'll be fine.
You're not playing as a team. That's my issue. Either end of the floor. Trying to make too many plays, and that makes the rest of us spectate. We all stand and watch. We got a lot of individual plays made out there in that first half, but we got a lot of individual mistakes too. And the mistakes are the ones that are inexcusable. Swing guys, stop running sideline to sideline. Get yourselves open. Get your heads in the game. And you've got this thing close. So now you need to go out there and win this game.
Let's make sure we come out with a great third quarter. Let's get back to this game. Let's go. Laban Pilipinas!
Pagpasok ng ikatlong yugto, nagtuloy-tuloy ang harurot ng Gilas 3.0.
Ontiveros looking at Bloch. Inside it is Tautua, announcing his re-entry into this game. Bloch takes this one away. Pagkakataon ng Gilas makalamang. Long bomb from Dondon. Bang!
And right off that release, if you're familiar with Dondon Ontiveros, alam mo napasok yung tirang yun for Ontiveros. Getting it on the run, setting his feet up, getting the right elevation for Ontiveros. 92 run itong Gilas Pilipinas so far.
aggressive cut. All right, so we get that flow going. We're stopping with the ball right now. Huh?
So down at this end of the floor, wherever you are, I want you up the floor. Okay. But in the passing lane. Okay? And we got pressure here on the ball.
Sa wakas, nakatikim din ng kalamangan ang Gilas ng kaunting tamis sa paglalakbay. Subalit alam ng Gilas na malayo pa ang inaasam na tagumpay.
Lamang na po ang Gilas, 47-45. Steal by Castro, and the blur is away for the finger roll.
You like how they led them to the sidelines and then pag-spin niya off the blind side, Jason Castro for the steal.
Castro trying to break free, but the ball ends up with Bloch. Andre isolated on the right. Will pull up. Bloch delivers the goods.
When you talk about us being on a run this last 4 or 5 minutes, even bridging yung second quarter, Gilas Pilipinas riding high on this momentum.
Patuloy na nagpakita ng husay ang ating mga kababayan. Unti-unti nang nabubuo ang hukbo. Nagkakaamuyan na ang mga Pinoy na manlalaro.
Steal by Castro. Nangangagat na ang depensa ng Gilas Pilipinas. And a foul is whistled on the region on Honduras. Lamang ng Gilas, baba na sa isa. Down to feeding Rosser. All these Gilas QBs on the floor together, trying to settle things down.
Lamang man ang kalaban matapos ang 30 minuto na iparating ng Gilas 3.0 ang mensahe sa bawat Pilipino. Buhay ang pag-asa. Buhay ang puso.
A lot of movement. Okay? We're trying to draw the help. We're trying to force rotation.
10 minuto, 3 puntos na kalamangan. Kayang-kaya. Ngunit mas mabilis ang naging paglukso ng mga kalaban.
Sumuso na ulit.
In that first half, puta tayo na with the Terrence from that large Ragnar Nathal Nelson. Nice up fake delivered there. And the jumper is good para kay Axel Carason.
At napilitan si Coach Tab na muling itipon ang kanyang hukbo.
Don't think the big guy is going to come up, Troy. I think the guards are going to attack you if it goes high post. Matt, you go to the rim. Your shooters get to the corner. Okay? One of the corners will be open.
Sa pagkakataong ito, sumandal tayo sa inampong anak ng bayan na nagbabalik upang tulungan ang Pilipinas sa pag-angat.
Oh! Andre Bloch bringing the pain. Sumakay pa kayo, wag lang kayo malikot.
Nakipagpalitan ng tikada si Andre sa nagiinit na Iceland.
Bloch gustong bawiin. Nakuha naman yung tres doon.
I was really worried about, him getting injured because he wasn't ready to play, full speed games, particularly against these fast European teams. But he did really well in terms of staying out on the court 30 plus minutes a game. And he was adamant to me, don't rest me too much, coach. Let me run up and down. I need to get in shape. So I respect that.
Wala man sa kulay, sa pangalan o sa dugo, kitang-kita naman sa kanyang puso ang pagiging palaban.
Bloch taking the contact, puts it up, gets his own board. Bloch goes up, gets the basket because sama pang foul.
Andre, he's an incredible talent, and he showed a lot of nice, a soft touch on his shot today, and he's, of course, a very difficult player to stop.
Subalit sa kabila ng pamumuno ni Dre, na mayagpag pa rin ang mga banyaga.
If you remember, when sa World Championships, a lot of the last second plays or last possession plays are the things that we needed to work on.
Wanting to have the last say para sa Gilas, we go to Bloch. The birthday boy puts up a long one. That's good. 86-76. Iceland comes up with a 10-point victory. Pero Gilas Pilipinas, visibly, nothing but positives. Definitely ang maibabaon pa uwi ng ating Gilas boys.
We're better. Okay? We knew we weren't going to be real good coming here. We haven't had much training, much time together. So we are better. So you've done your job. Enjoy your night tonight. You know, celebrate Dre's birthday. And don't hang your heads about this tournament. This wasn't about winning. It was about getting better. We could have done better than we did. Absolutely. But we made progress. We made strides forward. So we need to make bigger strides now and faster strides. But we will. If you guys commit yourself to it, you do the work, we will. All right? Come FIBA Asia, we need to be a good basketball team, and we will.
Natapos ang kampanya ng Gilas sa Estonia na walang nasungkit na panalo. Pero ang pangunahing layunin ng pagsali sa torneo, tila naatim.
It's all we got right here in this circle, so it's an accountability of everybody in here. We got to get healthier, myself, Dale. We got a lot of work to do. So let's come ready come September. Here we go. Laban Pilipinas!
We are a new team, and you know, as much as we do have guys who've been through this process, we also have some guys who haven't. And it's going to be important for all of us to, again, build on that chemistry, build on that camaraderie every day. As we move forward to FIBA Asia.
We still have a lot of improvements, but I learned, you know, playing together as a team, playing against these teams like Estonia and especially Iceland, how they move the ball and they play together. We're just getting better every game, and feel like we got better today.
Bihira kami magkaroon ng makalaro ng ganito yung kalaban, so ang dami ko natutunan. Mas malaki yung may improve ng game namin.
Para sa akin, yun nga, playing with the veterans, parang hindi na ako parang nag-step back sa paglalaro ko. Mas maganda ngayon yung bonding ng team, yung chemistry, kaysa nung nakaraan na hindi pa kami nagpupunta dito.
I think we got a solid group. I think that's the first thing I learned. We got guys who are willing to listen and try to adjust and really give their all for the team. So I think that's good. Defensively, you know, naturally just got to adjust to how things operate internationally against from how we can play in the PBA. And I think offensively we'll be fine. You know, scoring has never been a problem for our country, so I think that'll be something that we won't have to worry about in the future.
At sa pagkakakilala ng Gilas 3.0 sa isa't isa, nakilala rin ng mundo ang mga bagong mukha ng Pilipinas.
Hindi ko na-expect kasi sobrang daming deserving sa team namin. Hindi dahil din sa mga teammates ko, hindi ko makuha yung award na to. Proud ako kasi kahit paano ka-represent namin yung Philippines ng ayos.
Matapos ang kanilang unang pagsabak bilang isang pangkat, unti-unti nang nabuo ang kapatiran ng Gilas 3.0. Hindi na lamang sila isang hukbo, pangkat o koponan, kundi isang pamilya. Malaking sakripisyo ang inalay nila Muala Tautua at Troy Rosario sa bansa. Sa halip na makasama ang pamilya sa araw ng pagkakatupad ng kanilang mga pangarap bilang professional basketball players, pinili nilang malayo para maglingkod sa bayan.
Number 1, 2015 draft pick selected by Talk and Text is Muala Tautua.
Congratulations, Mo. Congrats, Mo.
Buti na lamang ang kanilang mga bagong kapatid ay naroon upang makihati sa saya ng tagumpay.
Everything was like the perfect timing for this, you know. Everything just lined up, like door after door after door, just all kind of like dominoed into this, you know. There's no way I could have ever thought this through for me to happen. There's no way anything I could have like made to make this happen, and you know, that's why I just got to give all the glory to God, man. I appreciate everything that He's done for me.
Number 2 draft pick, Mahindra Enforcers select Jet Troy Rosario.
Thank you. Good job, Troy. Yung tinawag yung pangalan ko, isa lang na naalala ko eh. Yung pagpunta ko ng Manila na walang-wala. Tapos hindi ko alam kung saan ako pupulutin. Punta ako Manila, 2,000 lambera. Tapos ngayon, sobrang laking pagbabago. Sobrang laking tulong nung naranasan ko na yun. Kasi doon ako talaga pumulot ng lakas ko para magtrabaho. Hindi naman ako magiging ganito kung hindi ko pinaghirapan.
At habang abala ang iba sa pagdiwang, tuloy ang paghahanda ng mga veterano para sa mga susunod na pagsubok.
You guys, veteran players, you've been Gilas, before. I think you can bring the experience of playing for Ryko and playing for Chot. You can bring all that in.
Ang bagong Gilas, nagtungong Estonia bilang isang koponan at uuwi ng Pilipinas bilang isang pamilya. Pinatibay ng pagsubok, pinatatag ng pakikipagsapalaran. Ang pagbabalikbayan, isang sagradong okasyon para sa mga Pilipino. Sa kabila ng pagkakabigo sa Estonia, taas noo pa ring sinalubong ng bayan ang mga makabagong bayani ng Gilas 3.0.
Tulog lang ako, buong biyahe.
Excited na umuwi?
Oo, naman. Kasi 3 days lang and then halos Taipei na tayo ulit. Ready for Jones Cup.
Dala ang mga natutunan mula Estonia, agad bumalik sa proseso ng paghahanda ang Gilas 3.0. At sumalubong sa kanila ang isang magandang balita.
It was great to have him back. I think everyone knows what he brings to this team, and know that he'll be here helping us. We're all excited.
Tingin ko, nangibabaw pa rin yung magustuhan na yung pagmamahal na sa bayan at puso ni Ping talagang nasa Gilas talaga eh. Hindi niya nakikita ko kung bakit siya nakabalik.
It's great to have Ping back. He's behind. He's about 3 weeks behind. So there's a big learning curve for him. And he was very focused in practice today. He did some extra work before practice with some of the players on our systems. But Ping's an experienced, intelligent player. He's a valuable asset for the program. So we'll go through this process, but we just don't have time to waste taking steps backward to teach him, what we want to do.
Nauna nang nagpakita ng kanyang bukod tanging puso si Mark Pingris noong kasapi siya sa nakaraang Gilas team. Sa unang araw pa lang ng kanyang pagbabalik, kitang-kita na agad ang nag-aalab pa ring puso ni Ping.
Energy niya, on and off the court talaga yung energy niya, hindi bumababa. Lalo na kayo, nandito rin sa atin si Calvin, kaya talaga yung energy level natin napakataas talaga. Tulad niya, on, off the court yan, pero yung ganyan na ginagawa niya, walang katulad yan.
The experience we had in FIBA Asia back in 2013, and of course what happened last year in the World Cup, it's a very unique experience. And to be able to go to battle with the core group of guys who are still here. He was a big part of that. That part, that Puso that Ping's been known for his entire career. So again, we're excited to have him.
Sobrang saya. Siyempre, presenta mo ulit yan. Batid natin. Happy ako na nakita ko ulit sila. Basta, sobrang saya lang. Puso na lang. Kumbaga, siguro, masasabi natin ito na rin siguro yung last na laro sa Gilas. At least, may share ko ulit yung kumbaga kami may share ko sa nila. Talagang gusto ko lang talaga maglaro. Very happy na welcome naman ako at tinanggap ako ni Kuya.
Pagdating naman ng gabi, isa pang taong naging usap-usapan sa mga nakaraang araw ang nagpakita sa ensayo ng pambansang koponan.
Pakay ng Phil-Am Lakers player na si Jordan Clarkson na makilalang mga kamag-anak ng kanyang inang si Annette sa Pampanga. Marami raw kwento ang ina sa buhay sa Pilipinas.
It's a distant, far-off idea, so to actually come here and see it gives them a chance to realize some of the things they talk about.
Si Jordan ay anak ng kanyang Amerikanong ama na si Mike at ng Pilipinang ina na si Annette na mula sa Angeles, Pampanga. Matapos bumuo ng pangalan sa kanyang unang taon sa NBA, naging tanong ng mamamayan, may pag-asa nga bang makabilang si Jordan Clarkson sa Gilas, Pilipinas? Sa pag-angat ng balitang matagal na pala siyang mayroong Philippine passport, nabuhayan ang pag-asa ng bayan.
If that happens na makasama siya sa team, malaking bagay talaga yan. I mean, sila ni Andre, na sila yung magdadala ng team and we'll just be here to support them. So hopefully, mapasama talaga siya sa team.
It was great to have him here tonight. He's an NBA caliber player, so I think that speaks for itself. And he'd obviously be a huge weapon for us, for FIBA Asia or if not for the future. So it's great just to have him here tonight with the team, and we'll go from there.
Makikita naman natin na gusto niya rin talaga maglaro eh. Yung tinatawag na puso, di ba? Talagang kahit na nandun yung opportunity na maglaro sa NBA, pero gusto niya pa rin maglaro talaga sa Pilipinas.
Hindi maikakailang, malaki ang kanyang maiaambag kung sakaling pahintulutang maging bahagi ng Gilas. At kung di man ito matuloy, maski ang kanyang pagsama at pagpakita ng suporta sa Gilas ay naging malaking moral booster sa ating mga mandirigma. Ngunit sa kabila ng magkasunod na magandang balita, nagparamdam din ang pait ng kapalaran. Tinamaan ng trahedya ang dalawa sa mga bayani ng Gilas 3.0. Sa pagpanaw ng tiyuhin ni Dre at ng biyenan ni JC, dama ng buong pangkat ang lungkot at bighati.
It's a tough scenario for Dre and JC, to have somebody so close to them, Dre's uncle and JC's father-in-law to pass, and that's something we all feel. We all feel for them. We're all brothers, and we try to lift them up in prayer and support, and really wish the best for them and their families.
Yeah, my heart goes out to their family. We've all experienced something similar in our lives. I just pray for their families and hope for the best. They recover from this. Yeah, it's a sad moment for them.
With what's happening with JC and Dre's family, we just offer our entire support and let them know that
you know, they're not going through these tough times alone. And they have their brothers here ready to support them and, you know, just help them get through this.
Ganyan ang buhay, magkahalong tamis at pait, saya at lungkot. Ngunit ang mahalaga ay patuloy tayong umusad at patuloy nating hanapin ang pag-asenso at pag-unlad. Maraming Pilipino ang nakakahanap ng marangyang buhay sa ibang bansa. Ang iba, umuuwing luhaan, bigo. Ngunit minsan, natatago sa mga luhang ito ang tunay na tagumpay. Nagbalik man ang Gilas 3.0 na walang pasalubong na panalo, baon naman nila ang sandamakmak na aral, kwento at karanasan. Mga bagay na tutulong sa kanilang susunod na paglipad. Ang kwento ng bagong Gilas ay kwento ng marami sa ating nakikipagsapalaran. Sa paliparan nagsimula, ngunit hindi rito magtatapos. Dahil muli silang lilipad, nangangarap at haharap sa hamon ng kanilang susunod na pagtutuos.